Today's best music mix.
Free radio.
Hiya, how are you?
I'm all right. No, you're not very well. Let's get this put out here now. What's going on?
No, I've got flu.
Oh, blimey.
I always get it like once a month at the minute from being like run down, but it's too much. I need to start getting on the Baroccas, don't I?
You should. You're not on the echinacea?
No, I'm just lazy. I don't take care of myself. I just work and don't take care of myself.
Especially at the minute, you've got a new album that's out in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
You're doing X Factor. You've got our own fashion range as well.
Yep.
You're taking too much on, Tulisa.
Tell the management.
She's taking too much on, management. Is that the management behind you?
That's management behind me.
Let's just say management sat behind you on the big comfy sofa.
Yes.
Sorry.
Huh? What's going on here then?
Chilling. Tell her to give me a day off. Just one.
I thought you were the female boss.
I know, but not when it comes to that, no. Not when it comes to my diary.
Where did that come from, by the way?
It came from Dappy and Fazer, basically. I think that even though they were the two lads and they were the really loud ones, I was still the boss of both of them. They're both older than me as well, and I was still the boss. And it was just funny that I so happened to be the youngest and the female in the group, and always the boss. So, the female boss.
It stuck.
Yep.
Are you still like that with this debut solo album? Have you been in charge throughout?
Definitely. In every area, full creative control. Just not my diary, as I said.
Too much to plug about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I say 16 tracks, 8 explicit? Tulisa, please.
I'm the girl from Endos. What did you expect?
How filthy is it?
Just a couple of naughty words here and there.
Cheeky words.
Yeah, cheeky words. Not too bad.
And what are you going for, because I'm guessing you're going to do a Christmas single?
Yes. Well, that is Sight of You, the new single. And obviously going to be performing that on X Factor, and it's out the day before the album.
Now, what is it like performing on X Factor as a judge, sitting there looking at your empty seat?
Terrifying, absolutely terrifying. Even when I had to perform with Little Mix, I was terrified, so I don't know what I'm going to do, having to stand up on my own.
At the final, are you going to do the duets again, like you did last year with Little Mix? Is that happening?
We don't know yet. I don't know. Anything could happen. We could have another artist come in and perform with them, or the judges could. It all depends on who's in the final as well, because Louis, of course, is...
This is why I want duets. I want Louis to perform with Union J.
What is Louis going to do? What is he going to do?
I mean, he might have 2 boy bands in the final. He might have to double up. You never know, do you?
Oh, God, can you imagine? What song would they do, though? Come on, let's think about this. Let's be real.
It'd be something Irish like Danny Boy.
Oh, probably,
Would
yeah.
It'd be something involving stools, probably. And he would have to go for stool.
Yeah.
Or you could just sit on the stool.
Maybe a pop slide, even. I call it the Backstreet Boy slide. It's just a side step and a slide.
Very 90s.
All of them in unison do together, yeah.
We'll talk X Factor later on, but every night we do the top 5. So I've got some questions for you.
Oh.
As put out on Twitter and Facebook. I'm not responsible for any of these.
Okay.
At number 5, Justin is a personal trainer. Wants to know when you train. He says, you're always looking good, Nick.
Oh, thank you very much, Justin, because I never train. So that is good to hear. I don't. I'm really lazy. I don't go to the gym. I haven't been to the gym in a very, very long time. Maybe 3 times in my whole life.
People are going to hate you for saying that now.
I know.
So lucky.
Do you know what a good trick is? Eat slowly.
At 4, which X Factor judge, there's no name on this, but which X Factor judge are you closest to?
I'm closest to Louis. Louis's my little muffin.
I get that from watching Extra Factor.
Yeah, he is. He's always in my dressing room. Whenever Louis goes missing, they're like, where's Louis? In Tulisa's.
To these late night parties that we hear about, is that right?
That is so funny that you hear about all these late night parties. I was saying the other day, because I think a story came out saying that producers are angry at Tulisa for keeping everyone in the studio overtime. It was actually the producers partying in my room that kept me there.
And I suppose if they blame it on you being one of the stars of the show, there's no comeback then, is there?
Exactly.
Aaron at number 3, he's from Canley, wants to know, will you be doing a solo tour?
I don't know. I don't want to do it the way that it's kind of been done before, in a sense of album drops and then straight away you go into theatres. I want to wait a while and build a bit more of a solo rep first before I do a tour. But yeah.
Lee at number 2, have you got a favourite superhero?
Probably Catwoman. She's bad. Yeah.
Now, Hayley's at number 1, and because she's at number 1, I'm going to give her a ring.
Okay.
Now, she said she might be the dentist.
Okay.
So we'll give her a ring.
Okay.
Hi, you're through to Hayley's phone. Please leave a message after the tone.
When you've left your message, just hang up, or for more options, press 1 at any time.
Hi, Hayley. It's Tulisa. I'm trying to ring you for my number one question, but I know you're busy. Sorry to bug you when you're at the dentist. Probably, I don't know what you're getting done.
Having all her teeth out.
Having all your teeth out. I've been there, got veneers, babe. Know exactly how you feel. But yeah, good luck. And don't enjoy the pain, obviously.
Oh, well. Bye, Hayley. She did want to know, though, did you used to watch X Factor and sit there thinking, I could do better than that? I speak more sense than them.
Not that I could do better, but I thought I could do that. And I did. I sat the year before I got the job watching the show and went, I want that job. Then I got the call a year later. I was like, whoa, this is crazy.
Let's quickly ask you about X Factor then. Ella, is she going to win?
I hope so. She is amazing. But, oh my God, there are so many amazing people in the show this year. For me, I think biggest competition would be Jarmaine and James. I think the boys' category is very strong this year. But people have to get behind her, and if they do, then yes, she will.
I can't believe she's only 16 every time.
I know.
She's a child.
And I always remind people, and they're like, all right, we get it, she's only 16. But people forget because she's so mature, so I feel like I have to constantly remind people that she is that young.
Now, did you vote tactically this weekend by saving Rylan?
No, I didn't.
We keep him in, and it pushes a bit of the competition out.
No, not at all. For me, I didn't think that Kai was going to win because he'd been in the bottom two. And I didn't think that, Rylan is going to win either. So for me, it was a case of, okay, who would I rather see? And although Kai has an amazing voice, I look forward to Rylan's performance more than Kai's. And that's the truth. So I kept him in.
Who's the biggest threat, do you think? Do you think the boys?
The boys. Christopher Maloney worries me, though.
He worries me as well because I've read things about him. Now, the only other day I read that he sits backstage, doesn't speak to anybody, but sits there on the phone voting for himself. Have you seen this yourself?
I haven't seen this, but I don't really hang out with any contestants other than Ella.
Are you going to be back next year?
If I'm asked.
So you'll definitely want to do it?
Yeah.
Because I've heard rumours that Gary's not coming back.
I can't even begin to go into them because I know absolutely nothing about these rumours. Don't believe what you read in the papers. That's all I can say from experience.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you performing on X Factor.
Oh, God. I'm shaking in my boots.
The thought of it. I hope you get better soon.
I hope so as well. God, can you imagine if I've got, full-blown flu while I'm doing it?
Oh, you'd have to do it in...
singing like that.
Yeah. Lovely to see you today.
Thank you for having me.
Can I be the first person to say it and have a nice Christmas? Is that allowed?
Yeah, you can go for it, yeah.
Well, and have a nice Christmas.
Thanks, babe. You too.
Tulisa!
Free radio.
Today's best music mix.
It's nice.